Hey, I'm Nick from Dorman Products, and today I'm going to show you a few easy tricks to install an engine oil dipstick tube correctly the first time. Now you can see here I've got the engine out of the truck, which is obviously not necessary, but having it out will give you a better view of what I'm doing. Let's dig into this job. First, I'd encourage you to note the oil level on the existing dipstick if possible before removing the tube. This will help ensure the new tube is installed correctly when you're finished. The next task is to get the old dipstick out and then the dipstick tube. In most cases, you'll simply yank up and remove the dipstick or the stub of what remains in the event the dipstick has broken. This can get challenging depending on the vehicle. Don't rush this part of the job. If the tube is broken flush, spiral extraction bits can come in handy. For this part of the install as well as the next, you may find it helpful to plug the hole with either a small piece of rag or a silicone plug to keep debris out of the crankcase. Once you've got the old dipstick tube out, you'll want to clean the area well and deburr it if necessary. Most dipstick tubes are sealed using an O-ring, and you don't want to damage it in the course of installation. If your dipstick has an O-ring, lubricate it generously with the engine oil that the vehicle uses. Depending on your access to the vehicle, you may be able to put some downward pressure on the tube to get it to seat. However, for some dipsticks, this can easily bend them. For those, I recommend taking a wrench that just barely fits over the tube before the flared section. In this way, you have a convenient way to put pressure onto the tube without harming the delicate hollow section above. Once a tube is installed, hold up the retaining bracket if the tube is equipped with one. After that, check the dipstick fit and level, comparing it to the level you took before removal if possible. After that, you're all set to go. Shut the hood and get back on the road. I hope this primer helps you turn a tricky install into a day at the beach. And remember, if you need anything at all during your own installation, the Dorman technical support team is always there to help. Thanks for checking out our video on properly installing dipstick tubes. I'm Nick, and I'll see you next time.